right, here they go again, never stopping. The Bidens forgiving $39 billion in student loan debt, and I think they're breaking the law again. Joining us now to talk about it, my great friend, Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator Blackburn, thank you for this. I just thought the Supreme Court ruled that the Bidens didn't have the authority on a regulatory executive basis to forgive these loans. What's up with this?
Well, you're right about that. The Supreme Court did rule that he does not have that authority, and they decided to play here we go again and modify their offering and see if they can push it through. But Larry, I am certain the court is going to weigh in on this. They are going to make it is going to be challenged, but it just goes to show you a few things with this administration. If they can bend the rules to push their radical agenda, they will do it. If they can find a way to make illegal legal, whether it's student loans or the southern border, they are going to do it. And this is more of the same. They have no authority. They cannot do this without Congress appropriating the money and signing off on it.
This is one of these stories, you know, you look at the numbers, Senator, as you well know, 70% of the country doesn't want to do this because they're not the ones with the loans, right, and they're going to finance 30% or less, many of whom, most of whom, some studies show, are graduate students, and not even in the professional schools, not like law and medicine. They're off in the wild blue yonder for degrees that won't really matter. I mean, I think it's a killer. Look, I mean, this is like a revolt against the Supreme Court. Joe Biden says he's for democracy, quote unquote, and he blames others, you know, MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. This undermines democracy, does it not?
Of course it does, because what they're trying to do over and over again is delegitimize the court, because they want to exercise court packing, because they want to pass an ethics package. Congress has no business regulating the Supreme Court and passing Supreme Court rules. That is for the court to tend to. We have three separate but equal branches of government. But with the Biden administration, if they do not get their way, they try to find a workaround. It is all about pushing their radical leftist agenda. And Larry, I think part of it is because they know the clock is ticking. They know time is running out. Thank goodness we have the House. They can't get through some of their radical spending. We are going after the regulatory state on a daily basis, and it makes their life more difficult. So by executive order, what they're going to try to do is say, let's go forgive this debt for 800,000 people that the administration, choose. Now think about that. Talk about picking winners and losers. They're going to pick out 800,000 people. As you said, many of these are not doctors, lawyers, even though it is higher degrees that have the bulk of the student loans. It is people that have PhDs in Greek mythology, right, or gender studies, right, or things of that nature. And they are having difficulty finding gainful employment.
You know, ma'am, I think there's just a little bit of vote buying in this combination, too. You know, we were talking about the Biden. It's a grift, like so many of what they do. It's just a darn grift. Anyway, Senator Marsha Blackburn, thank you, ma'am. We appreciate it very much.
You got
on a Friday evening. Looks